Alrighty. So today I'm going to be responding to Barchila. He accused me of hacking. So I'm going to show some DMs with him. And I'm going to show things that are wrong in his video. Now the first thing is, yeah, I'm going to call right now, so don't worry about that. The first thing is, he said that this frame is hacked because my ship goes very far into the saw blade. Now this is not impossible. This is completely legitimate. As you can see from this snapshot, it can be a little hard to see, but basically this is the saw blade hitbox for the ship, and you can see very clearly that not only am I going into the saw blade, but I'm also going very far into it. I'm in the cube for this. So this is just not hacked, and I'm using the same ship and the same cube, and I went all black so you can see this fairly clearly. It doesn't affect the glow doesn't affect anything. So this is completely false. This accusation is completely false. And a second thing is, I was actually streaming when I beat Tesseract, which he conveniently forgot to mention in his exposing video. And he accused me of cutting the clip, while simultaneously not saying that I was streaming. So this is before I go into this part of the level, which is where he said I cut the clip. And you can see, you know, my wave goes very close about there, and my wave also goes very close about there. And after his supposed cut, you can see my wave is in the exact same place. The trail of my cube, or of the wave that turned into a cube, is in the exact same place, meaning that it's impossible to have cut the clip there. So now I want to talk about some of the DMs and some of his actual motivations for making this video. If we scroll up to the top here, this is the first message that he sent me. Hey Colorable, you probably remember me from World Stream. I was wondering if you could put in announcements in his server that I'm the first victor of tests. If you don't believe me, you can check. Now, if we go to Barch's channel here really fast, you'll find a couple of videos that are obviously fake. This is pretty funny. Go watch that video. It's funny. Let's see if he took it down. He made a Sakup in Hell video. Yeah, here it is. So this video is very clearly hacked. And I called him out for hacking this clip. This isn't edited at all, by the way. This is the quality that the video is in. And I called him out for hacking it here. And he said, but Tesseract isn't even demon. And he made up some bullshit there. And I said, your Sakup and Hell replay is hacked. This is one of his first lies. He said, yeah, well, I'll admit it, but that is it. My friends dared me to. Literally, I had 15 friends over, and they dared me to, but trust me, I don't hack. This shows otherwise, and he seems to not be able to acknowledge the fact that this proves his illegitimacy right here. And I said that's the only hard level on his channel. So I said that if you can't beat that legitimately, you can't beat Tess legitimately. And then he said that he beat levels off recording. And he says he doesn't have time to record, which is a direct contradiction to the claim here, where he said, my PC is corrupted, and my friend put a virus on his computer and blocked only recording softwares on my PC just because he has 100 subs. And I asked, when was this? Now, before this, conversation, his most recent upload was exactly 4 weeks ago. A normal person would say, you know, about a month ago, and he checked his channel and saw 4 weeks and put 4 weeks here exactly, just because he hadn't uploaded in 4 weeks, not because he was actually, you know, corrupted. And I said that I'm not aware of any kind of malware that blocks recording. And he said he only blocked recording softwares. And I asked him a couple questions. Now this is where things start to get pretty funny. He said he's a hacker. He said he's a hacker. He installed an undeletable virus that Microsoft can't detect, which is just a fucking joke at that point. He's a hacker, and because I have 100 subs. This part, I was just asking him how old he is, because I was building a lying portfolio for him, basically. And he said he was 15, but he's clearly not, because this video was uploaded 2 years ago, and he does not sound 13 in this video, trust me. Just listen to this.
Craft YT here, back with another Minecraft video.
There is no way he is 13 in that clip. So this is a really important part of the conversation. I told him he doesn't have proof, and I said, neither do you. And then he said, I can't prove that he's hacking. And then I brought up the Hell video again. Now this is an example that I use a lot for people who say, you can't prove that I'm not hacking. And I said you can't prove a negative, and I use this analogy. You know, you're a donkey fucker. Basically, what I'm saying is you can't say that you don't hack and use evidence that doesn't exist to prove it, because that is impossible to disprove. Now here he goes, insulting my age again. And I called him out for his lies. And this is just him contradicting what he said up here yet again. And I asked him to record on his screen, and conveniently he has a flip phone. I asked Bruno here, somebody who's always in my calls, so let me ask him real fast. Hey, Bruno.
What up, bitch?
Do you, when you had a flip phone, could you record with your flip phone?
Yeah. Why?
Could you take photos with your flip phone?
Yeah, why?
Could you take videos with your flip phone?
Yeah, why?
Alright, because that is a piece of proof against this guy. Thank you. So here he is saying I can't prove that he didn't, but I don't need to prove that he didn't hack Tesseract, because if he doesn't have any proof, again, you can't prove a negative. So this is where things just get amusing at this point. He starts telling me that because I'm a kid, my opinion doesn't matter. And I told him to go into general demonless server and say you beat Bloodlust. Now he says that it was a joke. This is pathetic. Oh, yeah. He says he beat Tesseract. That's a thing I forgot to mention. He says he beat Tesseract, which is the real reason he made his exposing video, not because, you know, he thought I actually hacked, because I called him out for hacking Tesseract, and he was mad. This is... don't worry about that. This is just me disproving all of his claims, and I gave him 36 hours, and then I gave him an extra day, but he didn't respond, so yeah, I don't know what to say at this point, you know. So I guess all I'll say is don't go to his channel. He's clearly a hacker looking for attention. This video is completely fraudulent. This video is a complete lie. He did this just because he was mad at me for exposing him. I'm a legitimate player. I streamed this, and I don't hack, and I think this guy should, you know, lose a lot of his credibility because of this. Because he's just a bad person. Don't go to his channel, because that'll give him the attention that he wants so desperately. But, yeah, I don't know what to say to this guy, to be honest. He's kind of amazes me.